you litty?
The guy said I'm litty. Is that gangster? Is that like gangster vernacular now? Litty?
Let it run a little bit. See if we can get a couple of people in here.
Let him run, let him run. No, what was I saying? I was talking about oh yeah, so the guest book, right?
We live.
We live?
Yeah, we live.
They can hear?
They can hear.
Oh, well, let them hear. Shit, this is the pre-show.
Go ahead.
I was saying, so every episode is different, right? So like season 1 is about this cabin in the woods and people rent the cabin, right? We on?
We on.
All right, fuck it. Let's just start it. Let's start it.
I forgot I never put the shit on the loop. My bad. Welcome to another installment of the Reggie Bucum Podcast. I am your boy Meech Castro, man. I appreciate everybody tuning in with us and rocking with us. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Remember to turn your notifications on so you can tell when we're going live or dropping new content. We appreciate y'all tuning in with us. It's my guy Pete over there, like I said. Our third member, Mont, our third co-host, Mont. You know what I mean?
He's dead.
No, fuck out of here.
He's dead.
Yo, I called that nigga this morning to show him the pollen on my car. Yo, that shit's ridiculous.
It's crazy,
but,
right?
He'll be back, one of these days whenever he decides to pop in and out.
We throw him in his Schuylkill. He's dead.
We appreciate y'all tuning in. It's episode 11. What season are we on now?
3, I think.
Episode 11, season 3. Yeah. And we appreciate y'all tuning in with us, man, and sticking with us. I honestly didn't expect us to make it to season 3. I'm very, very pleased that we made it to season 3, and
slow build, man.
God willing, we'll make it to season 4. But yeah, we definitely appreciate y'all tuning in. Shout out to everybody watching on Facebook. Shout out to everybody watching here on YouTube. And yeah, man, Pete, how you doing, man?
I'm good. It's funny that you say that because my wife is really like, I can't explain it. I don't know, but anyway, she has these 2 calendars on the fridge, right? And
nigga, so I'm dead,
huh? Get your ass on him.
On him.
We will. Hey, we will.
Get your ass on him.
Hey, where you will? Get him. We on him. You there? Yeah, we him. My bad. What was I saying? Oh, nah. So
your wife got a calendar?
She got these 2 calendars. They're clear and they're like magnetic, so they stick to the fridge. And she bought this thing with all these color pencils, erase pencils, and it sticks to the side of the fridge. So anyway, so she writes stuff on there like "don't forget" or whatever. Okay. It's funny. I happened to look at it today because our 21st anniversary of our first date is tomorrow. So I was looking for it because I'm like,
y'all been together 20 years?
21 years. Our first date was 21 years tomorrow.
Wow. All right. Yeah. That's what's up, man.
Yeah. Amazing. So I was looking for it on the calendar because I'm like, is today the 2nd or the 3rd? I can't remember. And it's tomorrow. So anyway, I looked and on both calendars, it's Thursday down the line. It says pod. I was like, all right.
I love it.
She's definitely a rider.
Right.
Shout.
She understands.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm good, man. I was just telling you in the pre-show about this show called The Guest Book. So every season is different, right? I sound boxy. Ooh, thank you for telling me that. I wonder why that is. I'm gonna keep talking and I'm gonna make adjustments while I talk. I might sound boxy over there.
Word.
So I don't know. He's telling me to fix the mic, so I don't know why it sounds boxy, but I'm gonna just keep texting me. I'm making adjustments over here. Just tell me what's going on, like what you're hearing. You know what I mean? I appreciate the listen.
You do sound like you're being held hostage inside of a box.
For real?
Yeah.
That's weird because over here it sounds crispy, creamski.
Krispy Kreme.
Pause.
Hey, yo. Yeah, I about to say, let me get the
check
flag.
Check two. How's it sound right now? It should sound nice and crisp. Here it is. Hey, where you will?
It sounds better. It sounds better.
All right, hold on. Let me do one thing here, brother. I'm gonna have all kind of people hate my ass. You want to be Jamaican? And then you want to be African? What the deal, bro?
Mine said, I'm the captain now.
I'm the captain now.
I'm the captain now.
Hold on.
Look at me.
Is that better? Does that sound better?
Yeah, that's better.
It sounds nice and crisp over here.
Yeah, that sounds good.
All right. If not, screw it. We'll deal with it.
We'll deal with it, right? Day. It's not the end of the world.
Oh, I know what I'm gonna do too. I'm gonna do this. Bang. Check 1, 2. Does that change things? Mont Pete?
No, to me,
change things.
You sound
anyway.
the same.
All right, so listen, I don't know. I'm gonna have to figure out why that's happening because over here it sounds nice and crisp, compressed perfectly. Anyway, so the show,
right?
The show is about this cabin in the woods, right? It's like a town, like a Poconos kind of thing. Okay. So every episode is different guests in the cabin. Like they go pick up the keys and then they go to the cabin and then a bunch of shit happens. And one person, like the main person in that episode, writes in the guest book, like, hey, my name is Tom. I know I'm not just gonna sign my name. I gotta get this off my chest. And then boom, all of a sudden the show starts, like, you know what I mean? All the like, but it's crazy. So in season 1, there's this little strip club right before you get to the campsite. Okay. And it's like a ducky joint, you know what I mean? So it's like a bunch of weird looking chicks in there, whatever. And it's a big girl. She's a big, like this little short, thick. She's a big girl, but she's like real small, white chick.
She's a biggin'.
And she got her boobs out the hair, so when she be doing it, she be setting up the guests. She be setting up the guys that come from out of town. Like if they come with their wives, you know, like the dude will look and be like, oh, give me a second. And then like pull in there real quick, try to be slick. So she'll take them into the closet and like do stuff with them and, you know, put her boobs all in the face and they record it. So then she'll have her son call and be like, yo, I need you to meet me here. And then they play them the tape and they're like, we got 3-4 copies of this. We want, you know, whatever, or we're gonna show this to your wife.
So they're extorting and shit.
Yeah, so it's all these. So you have like characters that are like the staples, right. And then every episode is a different family or a different couple, and it's all celebrities. So Joey Diaz, in season 2, it's the same thing, but it's a beach house. It's a beach house on the second joint, and Joey Diaz is in the first season, and then he shows up in the second season. But yeah, it's dope. It's crazy. I'll let you watch it sometime. But, I mean, obviously not here, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
You should watch it and then tell me what you think. But it's pretty good. Michael Rappaport is in it. He plays this guy that his family, nobody likes him because he has a tick where he has to count everything. So he'll be like, hey, that's a really nice like a really nice vase. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like he'll start counting the rocks in the vase and shit, you know what I mean? Or like counting salt, like grains of salt.
He's fucking annoying.
Yeah. And he was supposed to go up to the cabin with his family, and his brother were like, yo, we got shit to do. We're busy. So he ended up in this cabin by himself and all this crazy shit. It's a good show.
That'll be some like annoying shit to have a motherfucker around you that just want to count everything, can't help itself. Like,
oh my gosh, dude. That's like extra.
It is. And then how you supposed to explain that to the homies? Right. You could be chilling on the steps or something like that, and this nigga just be counting it. But yeah, man, it's my cousin, man. He got a condition.
Right.
Like he like to count shit. You know what I mean? Like what?
Is my voice sounding any better? Check 1, 2.
It still sounds a little boxy, but it sounds good.
I got another interface here. I can always switch over. I know that's an awkward thing, but you know what I mean? This ain't some super what do you call it, foofy podcast. This is some realness right here, homie.
Yeah.
We out here, homie, every Thursday, homie.
I'm mad that you when you talk about realness, you go straight to like the stereotypical South Central gangster. That's what you go to.
We could go to the New York boy. It sounds like the mic is 2 feet away. That's so crazy. Oh man, this is killing me. How about now? I brought the gain up a little bit. Maybe that'll help.
It's the same.
What do you mean?
It's the same. Like I don't know. I feel like I know you're in the room, but it sounds like you're in the room. If that makes sense.
It's cool. Let's just keep chatting, and I think I may switch interfaces while we're talking.
Yeah, like I said, it's no big deal, man. It's not like, you know what I mean. So
that's got to be something with the stream.
Yeah, we good. Either way.
Now I'm out and saying my mic ain't even on. Let's take a look, buddy.
Your mic isn't on.
Yeah, that's what he said.
I'm checking my shit.
Yeah. Make sure you check your shit, you know what I'm saying? Because if you don't got all your shit set up, you know what I'm saying, then you can't run trains. So sometimes in life, you know what I'm saying, you just gotta take it by the balls. And that's what I did when I was writing that song. I was just thinking about.
Can you hear me?
I hear you.
Like, yeah, stop with the bullshit already, bro. Okay, how about this? What does this do? Did this do anything? I'm changing some of the settings in the duck stream, whatever the hell this is called. I just changed my gain settings on the website, so I don't know if that's going to work. I'm gonna turn off echo correction too.
That's better.
This is
whatever
better?
Whatever you just did.
I turned off. All right, so look, I'm gonna do this. Check 1 2. Check 1 2. Check 1 2. Check 1 2. Which one's better?
Say it again.
All right, so here you go. Check 1 2 3. Right? Check 1 2. Or this. Check 1 2.
I think the second one's better.
All right. Well, the second one, I gave you the blind test and you still got it. So the second one apparently sounds better. Hey, I don't know what's going on, man.
Me either. I don't know. It just, like I said, the second one sounds like, I know you're in the room, but it don't sound like you're in the room.
Yeah, I'm going to switch interfaces. Let's just keep talking, and I'm going to do that while we talking.
But, yeah, that don't matter. It's cool. The funniest shit I seen this week, I discovered, so A&E is just taking shows. Right?
I'm sorry.
The A&E channel, right? They're just taking videos ever since COVID, ever since the pandemic. They've been taking videos off the internet, right?
Yeah.
Like things people capture, incidents people capture on the internet, right?
There's a couple networks doing that shit.
Yeah, so they just taking shit they seen on the internet and they're making shows out of the videos. Mm-hmm. So first it was if I'm right, first it was court cam, right?
Right.
Where people would have incidents in court and they would capture it they got it on video and they have it on the show, right? Boom, court cam.
Court cam.
Then you had neighborhood wars. Right? You had neighborhood wars, which pretty much was videos of people having disagreements with their neighbor.
Right. Oh,
right.
God.
So then now they have road wars, right? Which is pretty much road rage incidents caught on camera. And the dumbest shit, right? It's the dumbest show. But just like when you see those videos on the internet, you can't help but not to watch.
Right. It's contagious.
You can't help but to watch. They're hilarious, yo. I sat there today and I watched like 30 minutes to 45 minutes of this shit straight.
For real?
Shit was entertaining and then I became invested. Like I became invested in the situations that's happening, like certain because they don't always give you closure with these shits.
Right.
It doesn't always tell you what happens at the end. Some of the videos, like one driver got away, and police are still investigating. It's like, oh, that's it. Like, all right, but the shit is hilarious to me, man. Like people fighting. I seen somebody spit on. Like people get out of their cars. Like they spit on each other, they fighting. Like this shit is crazy. They're damaging each other's cars, kicking, breaking windows and shit. Like that shit is just crazy to me. It's like I don't think I can be that angry in traffic. Have you ever been that angry before in traffic where you got out of your car and?
Well, I had one incident. One.
I knew it.
Just one time.
I knew it.
Normally, but listen, my normal attitude toward that is, bro, I don't know who's in that car. I don't know what they got, especially living in the South.
Hold up. And people who are watching, whether it's on Facebook or YouTube, write in the comments if you ever had, like, tell us your worst road rage incident.
Yeah, I would love to hear that.
I want to hear your worst road rage incident. But go ahead. What were you saying?
No, I was saying normally my attitude toward that is, you know what I mean, like stay in the car. Obviously, if you have to defend yourself, then you hop out the car and do what you got to do. But normally my whole thing is just like, I don't know who's in that car, bro. And I don't know what they got. And this is the South. Mm-hmm. Everybody out here got guns. You know what I mean? So normally that's not. But here's the thing. So I had an incident where I ended up throwing a drink into a girl's Jeep. That's the second. I threw it in her lap and it splashed everywhere. And she was fucking pissed. But I splashed it on her and then we were in traffic. So basically I jumped into the next lane. I cut a car off, jumped in the next lane, and then boom, she could not catch me, bro. It was bumper to bumper pretty much.
Right.
But I didn't get out the car. The incident I'm about to tell you, I didn't get out the car. I opened the car door and I stuck a foot out. And it was to test the waters, to see if the ball was real or what the situation was. So basically, I'm coming up a road. And like the boulevard, right?
Okay.
How like in the boulevard, you come out sometimes and then you got to go across 2 lanes and then you make a left to go south or north or whatever. So I'm coming up the road. He coming this way from the other side, but it's like a big street like the boulevard. So literally, bro, he turns. You know when somebody turn and they get in your lane, they don't go to the open lane. They go into your lane. Like if you in the outside lane and somebody's churning, instead of waiting for you to pass, they churn in, but they don't do a tight churn. They basically go to your lane and then, you know what I'm saying? And then you got to slam on your brakes. So it was that kind of situation. So I'm like, blah, blah. I'm like, yo, what you doing? You know what I mean? I'm yelling. I'm mad as shit. So he flips me off. And I'm like, it put me, I've been flipped off a few times and you just like, all right, cool, whatever. Bro, it threw me into a rage. I was so mad. So
was it a dude driving or was it a girl?
Yeah, it was a dude. Yeah, it was a dude. I didn't know if it was a dude or a lady or what. I just know I got flipped off. But I got mad because I'm like, you literally just cut me off and almost made me run into you. And you flipping me off? And I was mad as shit.
How you say it? Say it again. And you flipping me off?
You flipping me off? Let me find out, mother man.
You flipping me off?
So I know there's a light coming up. There's 2 lights coming up. So I got 2 opportunities to see what's up, right?
Right.
So we go, the light is about a mile up. So I'm behind him. And I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to go around this dude because I know I'm so angry that I'm going to want to cut him back. Or I'm just stay behind, whatever. So he gets half a mile down and then gets in the lane next to me, right? So he's ahead of me, but he's in the lane next to me. And I'm like, all right, cool, thank you. That's an invite. Now you just gave me a license to pull up next to you and say what's up.
Right.
So we pulled up next to each other, and I already had my window down. So I'm like, yo, what the fuck is your problem? So he rolls his window down. And I'm like, you literally, you flipping me off. You cut me off. I said, you don't even know who I am, what I got in my car. And he was like, hey, man, what the fuck? Like, just calm the fuck down. I said, who you telling to calm the fuck down? And I opened the door, and I kicked the door open. As soon as I put a foot on the street, he's like, all right, man, relax. I'm sorry. Like, God damn it, I'm sorry. It was just some
hey,
white
yo.
dude. Like, some white dude. But I was going off, bro. And I told him, like, you don't even know who the fuck you flipping off, bro. Like, are you that stupid? You old as shit. He was like, you could tell he was like early 50s. And he was like, all right, man, you're right. I apologize. And I said, I don't want your fucking apology, bro. Like, I just want you to realize if I'm so mad that if I had a gun on me, who knows? Like, you could have got yourself killed. But by the end of it, he was like, all right, man, I'm sorry. I'm like, all right, man, chill out with that shit.
That man went,
like
went
a teachable
home
moment.
and hugged his family, man. That man went home and hugged his family.
At first he was like, yeah, whatever. And then he said, calm the fuck down. Bro, when he told me to calm down, that was it, dude. I was ready. I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. If he got a burner, I'm going to just have to take it from him. Or he going to pop me one.
I would love to see that, Pete.
No, dude. The problem is,
I would love to see that, Pete.
The problem is, and Mont, I think Mont was with me tonight. So we used to party on 4th and South. There was a pizza shop on 4th and South, right?
Okay.
You know what 4th and South is, so you know where the gyms and the Starbucks is across the street?
Mm-hmm.
On the other side was a pizza shop there, but above the pizza shop was a bar.
Right.
And our circle of friends, the fellas, a bunch of us happened to be down on South Street one night. And one of the fellas sees a girl from down the way in front of the pizza shop. So she like, yo, I'm over here with a friend that him and his partner just bought this bar upstairs. And she was like, yo, it's dead as shit, but come up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to get people to come up. So we went up and we were like, yo, all right, this is kind of cool. It was just dead.
Right.
So, bro, within 2 weekends, we had that place full of people, bro. So we kind of used to get a little bit of special treatment. So we have a friend, or we had a friend named Sasha, right? So Sasha was notorious for her parties going left. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit always went left at her parties.
Some shit always fucked up.
Yeah, I'll put it to you this way. And we need to get Flock on and we need to get Mont on to tell, because they were at that party. I wasn't at that party, but anyway.
Okay.
The last time she had a house party, the crib got shot up, and Flock ended up under a bed upstairs with like 3 girls. I wasn't there. I heard, and Flock told me, he's like, hell yeah, shit. I wasn't about to get shot up. He was under the bed with like 3 bitches and shit, like under the bed.
You said I wasn't about to die.
So somehow we end up connecting Sasha to the boy from New York, right? Okay. The boy was our age, but he like an Arab boy. So Sasha's party is now gonna be at the bar. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, all right, fuck it, what could go wrong? I literally that night on the way there, I was like, yo, what could possibly go wrong? It's gonna be at our spot. The security is our, you know what I'm saying? Like the bouncer there, that's our man. We good. If anything happens, it's not going to be with us. So the boy that owned the bar, the Arab boy, his partner brought 2 boys from New York. They was at the party, right? Mm-hmm. And they kept like, they kind of had this like, yo, we're like, we from New York, blah, blah. And everybody's like, yo, what's up with these boys? Who care? Like, yo, you at a party, you know what I'm saying? But they kept being like real, like flagrant with it. Like, oh, we from New York. And people was just getting sick of their shit. So my man Andy is dancing with a chick right next to me. I'm dancing with a chick. We in VIP bugging. We got bottles, everything, the whole 9, right? So he bumped one of the dudes. They was dancing, but they started throwing bowls. It was that Ludacris joint.
Drop bowls on him.
Yeah. Bam, 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 bam. So Andy, my man Andy had a burner on him, right? And I knew this. So, but the thing is, he took the burner because, again, he even told me on the way there, I'm telling him like, yo, what could go wrong? He like, bro, Sasha, her party's a curse, bro. He told me just like that. He's like, I don't give a shit. I'm taking a burner. So anyway, so the bull elbowed Andy like 2 times. And Andy's eyes get big, and I already know that look. So I jump in front of Andy, and I grab him by his shirt, and I'm like, no, I'll take care of it. No, right? So Andy's like, yo, tell him something. And it was wall to wall in their Meech. If a shot would have went off in their Meech, it would have hit 3 or 4 people, guaranteed. The place was packed. It was packed. So like wall to wall, literally. So anyway, so I tell the boy like, yo, chill out, man. Like, bro, don't nobody give a shit. Y'all from New York. Everybody here having a good time. Relax. And he like, yeah, you right. My bad. Oh, he started again. The second time he elbowed Andy, Andy told the girl, yo, hold on a sec. And I'm like, oh, here we go with this bullshit. So I got 2 options. Either grab him again or get the freak out the way because that bullet is coming.
So he kept elbowing him?
Yeah, like they was elbowing the shit out of everybody around him. But they hit Andy again. So anyway, I jump in front of Andy and I'm like, bro, nah, like look, let's just leave. So while I'm telling them let's just leave, it's like now they talking to Andy. The 2 boys, the 2 New York boys. It wasn't the one, it was 2 of them. So I turn around and I'm like, yo, strike 2. Like, strike 2, bro. Either y'all gotta leave or we gotta leave. So then that time it was like, yeah, whatever, nigga. And we like, all right, cool. So the bouncer boy is by the VIP, and I'm like, yo, you know, like telling them like, yo, you need to get these boys. And he's like, that's Frankie's, you know, friends or whatever. I said, get them because it's gonna be a problem. So anyway, me and the girl start dancing again, and all of a sudden she goes, are you all right? Now I'm drunk. Not like super drunk, but I'm nice. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm nice. I was at a good spot. So I'm like, what you mean? Now I saw a flash, but to me the flash was the lights from the bar and shit, like from the DJ and shit, right? And I felt like, you know, I felt like a little something in a flash, but I just kept dancing. And she's like, baby, are you all right? And I'm like, what you mean? I'm like, yeah, I'm good. She's like, yo, that motherfucker just punched you in your face. So I'm like, what? And bro, the same shit like what my dad said. When she tells me,
what the fuck you just say?
Can you hear me?
No, I hear you, but what you just say?
About what? Yeah, so anyway, I'm dancing with the shorty, right? I'm nice. I'm on like a couple shots of Henny, chilling, you know what I mean? Puffed up. So again, I'm dancing with the chick. Anyway. So I'm dancing with, I'll come back to that. So I'm dancing with the chick.
You got punched in the face, my nigga, you didn't notice it?
Yo, bro, I see a flash and I like feel like, you know when somebody come up to you and mug you, like, what's up? Yeah, like, quit, like that. But I didn't think nothing of it because it was the DJ had the lights going. I'm dancing with the shorty. We got our hands up. So to me, it never dawned on me like, damn, what the fuck was that? I was just like, yeah. I just kept like nothing happened, bro. So basically the boy hit like a bitch because he hit me and I didn't realize it. So the girl's like, baby, are you okay? I'm like, yo, what you mean? We like, yo, why you like keep dancing? She's like, yo, this motherfucker just punched you in your face. So I'm like, what you mean? And right when I say what you mean, the fucking world around me is like, and it was like people pushing each other everywhere, bro. So Andy is in a corner trying to get back to me.
And it was wall to wall though.
And it was wall to wall, bro. So there was probably a good 10 seconds where I was so blasted, bro, that I was dancing. It was me and the girl and nothing else in the world existed. Like I can't even explain this shit to you. So when she stops dancing, that's when I'm like, yo, what you doing? Like, and she tells me all this. So I'm the type person, when I get to fighting level mad, I black out. I don't remember shit, right? So I'm not a tough guy. I'm not saying this. Oh, good. Maybe he can shed some.
No, I wasn't here. I wasn't there for that fucking fight, nigga. And first of all, maybe he did punch hard. Maybe he just got a fucking head like a Toro Gotti.
All right, hold on. Don't go nowhere. Let me finish.
I'm out of here.
No, what you doing? You just came to freaking roast the shit out my big ass head, man. Pause.
Yeah, because nigga, you took it a fucking punch from a nigga. You just still dancing through the fucking rhythm.
But you remember me telling you that, right? The next day.
No, yeah.
Remember the next day I'm telling you, I was like, Ma, I did not feel that shit. And he hit me hard because I had a little lump. Remember that, Ma? It was like a good 3 or 4 days. I had a little tinge of a lump right here. So
yeah.
Remember that? And you like, nigga, you ain't feel that? I'm like, Mont, I promise you. He like, you fucking. I'm like, Mont, I promise you, bro. It was literally like a flash of light, and then it felt like. And when I thought about it, I was like, no. If anything, I thought maybe the girl while we was dancing and we had, cause bro, I mean, it was crazy. Anyway, so I'm gonna come back because at least I want you to talk on the Sasha stuff. So anyway.
I don't remember that shit. I'm gonna be high, bro.
So when I come to, right, it's chaos.
I don't remember that shit. I'd be high, bro.
So it's
I don't remember nothing since the third grade.
Right? And the ball somehow ends up in front of me. So when I go to grab him, the bouncer jumps in the way. He ducks under the bouncer. So when he ducked under the bouncer, I black out. I threw Pablo down the steps. I threw my roommate down the steps.
What?
So the bar was like an alley setup. Like it was narrow. You know what I'm saying? And you went up some steps.
Pete is one of them guys who, when he get mad, he get that retarded strength.
Yeah.
He's one of them niggas, bro. He's one of them niggas.
That's how beat the twins up.
Super Saiyan.
Yeah, bro. He one of them niggas, bro. He can pull a car apart. Like, you remember Street Fighter? That's that nigga when he get mad. That nigga like round. Blanca. Yeah, you like Blanca in the bonus round and shit. That nigga be mad as hell. Like, yo.
This nigga got mad and flipped 3 Toyota Tercels. Like,
this nigga did. He threw about 4 Paul Eugens.
But the weird shit is, I don't consider myself to be strong. But like I said, when I get to that level, I black out, bro.
This nigga threw about 4 Paul Eugens.
Yeah, whoever hit that nigga is. My nigga named Paul Eugen.
Oh my god.
Who'd you hit? Paul Eugen?
Paul Eugen.
To make shit worse, somebody had just given Pop a $400 Mitchell & Ness Carolina Panthers jersey, right?
Yo, Pop was very particular about his clothes. When he had good shit. Sneakers, you couldn't step on the sneakers. His shit had to be fucking on to a crisp. Like, Pablo was fucking flawless.
Yeah.
He was a flawless human.
He used to remember we used to shape up his own eyebrows and shit. Like he
was. Yeah. Everything had to be symmetrical.
Yeah. So Pop tells me that night, yo, break this joint in. And I'm like, Pop, bro, I really don't, like I'm good. He's like, nah, put it on, because we had just come to the mall. Remember he had like this mustard colored leather jacket. You remember that jacket?
Think so, yeah.
He had just
it got a little crinkly towards the end of it.
Yeah, but it was fresh. So he's like, yo, this shit don't match with that. Fuck wearing a t-shirt tonight. It's gonna be a bunch of shorties over there. You know, Sasha bringing all the blah blah. So I'm like, all right, cool, dude. So when I come to, right? When I come to, I got Rennie. My friend Rennie is on my back.
Rennie, whoa. You remember Rennie? Tell him who Rennie was. Box shoulders, remember?
Yeah.
It looked like you slept with a hanger. Yeah. That's right. See, everything comes full circle. You see that shit?
Yeah.
Everything comes full circle. Nigga sleep with hangers in his shirt.
Yeah. The same guy. Yeah, same guy we was telling you. So when I come to, he got me in a guillotine. He got his legs wrapped around my waist. He's trying to bring me down. Karan, my man from New York, we told you about him too.
He the nigga who introduced us to Paul. Remember that?
Okay.
Yeah, full circle again.
Right.
Yeah. Full circle again. Damn.
Right, full circle again. And he was there that night. I can't talk about why he was in town, but he was chilling with us that night. So when I come to, I got Rennie trying to calm me down. I got Karan like, yo, B, just chill, like relax. I black out again. When I come to a second time, the cops have me on the bench. So it was like a long bench in the corner of the joint. It was like the VIP section, but it was like a church pew.
What?
It was like a church pew that they had put against the wall for people to just kind of, you know what I'm saying? Remember that, Mont? So when I come to,
I wasn't hanging around that time.
You wasn't coming to Fourth and South with
bro,
us ever?
Bro, I came
Okay.
to 4th and South one time, and that was too hectic for me. I couldn't get out there, having steps.
Yeah,
I felt trapped.
I remember that. Yeah, I remember that. That was the night too that we was
Felt trapped.
driving.
Felt trapped. I would have hated it. I would have
Shit,
never went.
You right. The night that you went, remember? We ended up having to take balls. What's that? What was that? The bull Pote. Remember, he had a brand new Volkswagen, whatever it was. Remember that? And I was like, Ma, I don't really know how to drive stick. He was like, come on, I'll show you. Remember that? And you was like, all right, now this dude taught me how to drive stick because the owner of the whip was so drunk we had to take him home. Damn, that's right, man. I forgot that was the only
crazy.
night. Yeah, cause the next day.
I don't remember that shit.
Yeah, it was Pote had.
No, I do remember. He had a blue. It was a blue.
Passat.
Right.
It
I
was a
remember.
Passat.
I
It was a
remember.
Passat.
Yes,
Remember that shit?
I remember.
Dude, it was his first
I
date
remember.
with it. It was his first date out with it. So anyway,
I was a hero that day.
yeah,
I was
yeah,
the
yeah.
hero that day.
Yeah. So let's go back real quick, right? So when I wake up again, the cop has his hand on my chest and he's like, breathe, just breathe, right? So I'm like, so finally when I calm down, he says, get your shit and get the fuck downstairs. But so basically I'm the last one up there. It's cops everywhere. So when I stand up,
What the fuck?
it's a sea of fucking cops in the bar, bro. Inside the bar, like basically telling people to get out, yelling, whatever. So I go downstairs. When I get downstairs, it's like 20 cops outside. So what ended up happening was the bull that brought the owner's partner bull that brought the dudes from New York, they got into it outside. So basically, when they got outside, he was like, yo, what the fuck y'all doing, these niggas? Like, he was mad at them. Like, are you fucking crazy? All this shit. They
Right.
start fighting. Right? So when I get downstairs, they just putting the two New York bulls, the bulls that was in the fight with us, they was just putting them in the car, the cop car, where the gyms is, across the street. And they was putting the owner of the bar, they had him down
In
by
the other car.
Ishkabibbles. They had him down by Ishkabibbles on the ground, handcuffed. Right? Like,
What the fuck?
there's Starbucks and then there's the Ishkabibbles.
Ishkabibbles, right?
So when I look, it was madness, bro. But I'm high, I'm nice, and the shit was wild. So I don't see none of the squad boys. So I look down and I see that they got the boy. I think his name was Jose. I can't remember. He was Venezuelan or some shit. So they got him on the floor, cuffed. And when I look, I see the boys, bro. I start running to the cop car. They ain't even shut the door yet, and I'm running to the cop car. They shut the door and I punched the glass twice. Boom, boom. I
What the
got
fuck?
you, bro, in front of the cop. And the cop just standing, and I hit the glass twice real hard. Boom, boom. I said, I got you, bro. You're not leaving the city till I see you. And then the cop is like, all right, get the fuck, like, whatever. So anyway, all of a sudden from there, I get a hand on my back, and his pop, he like, yo, you fucking threw me down the steps, nigga. Blah, blah. So anyway, we all end up meeting up. We go back to the crib, and we at the
I'd have
crib.
been mad as shit too.
Yeah, we was at the crib. Is crazy. Everybody's So anyway, everything calms down, and Ron and Knox, they, of course, Ron and Knox or whatever, they made friends with whoever. So they end up getting a call from the owner boy, and he told them to tell me that he was going back. They had just got let out, and he was going back to go fight them again. So apparently they ended up. It was a whole thing, but yeah, when I get that angry,
Did you go back?
Black out, huh?
Did you go back? Like, did you go with him?
We got in the car because basically they were staying with the Arab boy.
Oh, all right.
So basically, because the Venezuelan boy had like an apartment downtown, it was like a small joint, whatever. So we went to the Arab boy crib. He lived on Welsh, like on Welsh Road up there.
On
So
the
we go
northeast.
to
He
Welsh
raps like a
Road.
Welsh.
Yeah.
He raps like a Welshman.
Raps like a weapon.
So we get up to Welsh Road, and the Arab boy wasn't there. Nobody was there. So then that was it. But bro, I was so mad that night, bro. That's the thing.
I don't think I ever got so angry that I blacked out like that, where I just couldn't remember what happened.
Bro,
I
that's
haven't
the
gotten
thing.
that angry yet.
That's why I'm so friendly with people, bro. Cause you ever seen? It's funny. You guys, my wife. First time we saw the Avengers, and remember when the Hulk boy he was like, you know what? That's just the thing. I'm always angry, and then he.
Yeah.
That's how it is. Like, bro, I can't let myself get angry like that because I black out.
Keep in mind, he got his ass whooped in the beginning too.
Huh?
Keep in mind, he got his ass whooped in the beginning of the other joint too. He got tuned right up and sent right to Earth.
Sent right to Earth.
How you get your ass whooped to get light beamed to Earth? You couldn't get no retribution. He's coming.
Back. I got jumped one time from Potter Thomas by 4 balls.
He's coming.
When I came to, one of them, I had knocked him out, but they kicked my ass pretty good. But when I blacked out, when I came to, he was on the floor crying, and a hot dog man that used to be right there on Fifth and Cambria, he came running up like, "Hey,
Frank man!"
Yelling in Spanish. He was yelling in Spanish.
Frank man at the Frank stand.
You remember that used to be a
Frank man at the Frank stand.
Frank man at the Frank stand. Yo, you fucking stupid.
Yo, your camera look great.
Crispy.
You know what?
This is my phone.
I've been researching like reels and stuff and combinations of making reels to like get more subscribers and stuff. I found some good information last weekend. So soon I'm gonna need the code to the YouTube so I can make some reels and stuff.
That's cool.
I mean, they ain't gonna be as good as Mont's. Mont's be having the bull walk out looking like Nacho Libre, but it's my face.
But it's the people. The people be liking that shit. It's not really. Yeah. It's certain reels you post up. It just gonna run, and then depending on how you I think label it too with the title and titling matters on that shit. Yeah,
it
does. Definitely matters.
Like a couple of the smack joint you did got like over 25,000, 100. I mean, got a bunch of joints.
It just it depends on how you title it and certain hashtags or whatever and all that good shit. But
Meech was living in the land of Jolly Green Giant this morning.
Why?
That's why my fucking
this nigga called me at the gym. This nigga called me at the gym.
We get invaded by pollen and shit in the summertime. This
nigga called me at the gym on the last set on my last thing of the workout. Funny as shit. Look at my call, man. I'm like, what? Look at my call, man. There's a green shit on it. It's green shit.
He's like, what the fuck is that? This is pollen, my nigga. Look at my neighbor's fucking car.
Then his wife came out there. Look at this motherfucker.
For real?
Yeah, Meech ain't shit, man. It's normal Meechisms.
I was like, look at this motherfucker here. But no, cause like the car, like your car will be covered in green, like just dust.
Yeah, it looked like.
Tell you what grinds my gears. You know what grinds my gears?
Hold up, if we're gonna do it, we're gonna do it the right way.
Oh, all right, wait, do it the right way, Hatcha. We're gonna do it. You're gonna do it the right way, Hatcha.
That video is so dope.
You know I fucking hate, man.
What's that?
When you're smoking, right? And you got a lot of loose shit at the tip of it, pause. And you inhale and all the loose shit just pepper your fucking. Yo, man. That shit is the worst, man.
Every time you hit the LU.
Hey, somebody doused your tongue with powder and pepper. It's the worst. Anyway, that's a grind.
Who the fuck rolled this? Like, who rolled this?
That's what scuffed my tin.
You don't roll.
That's what scuffs. That's what scuffed my tin.
That scuffs your Timbs, huh? Why
yeah,
you
that's
bitch on your title?
Cause it's me, bitch. What else I'm gonna tell you?
Yo, I was telling Meech earlier, I'm trying to get my pops on again next week. He loved it. I think he was real nervous about it. And he's like, so what do I do?
He was
I'm
good.
like, bro, I told him, I said, it's just a conversation.
Man, once the story started rolling, he was good. The nervousness was right out the window.
That whole thing about him coming to, like, first time he told me that story, I was laughing like, bro.
That's probably where you get your blackouts from.
Probably. But the thing is, so like my pops is not like He not a fighter. My little brother is, but my dad, he's not built like that. And I never really been like a fighter. Like if I'm a fight, you gotta take me there. You know what I mean? But
I'm the same way.
Yeah.
I try to avoid there at all costs.
Exactly.
That was one of the first things Mont told me as a yo. When we became friends, he was like, "Yo, you ever hear me say, so what you saying?" Like, yo,
I'm at my wits end.
Yeah.
Like what?
I'm at my Bobby and Whitney's end.
But see, everybody growing up when we was kids knew Mont's strength, so
I'm at my crack pipes in.
Nobody was taking Mont.
I'm at my crack pipes in. I can't do this anymore.
Yeah, very light scuffles. I used to use Angel Miguel as test dummies.
Yeah, true.
I have very light scuffles.
Nobody from the squad though.
Nah. Gil tried to slap box me one time and I fucked him up. He said, "Yo, we playing." I said, "Oh, we are."
Oh, now we playing.
Hey.
We playing.
Funny thing is, he was trying to show off in front of Andy's sister.
Rose.
Yeah. He's like, come on, slap box. I'm like, you sure?
So
are you sure?
I did something at work, right? These niggas was grinding each other up early in the week. I was covering the class, and these two students was grinding each other up so bad, right? And it was over ball. It was over basketball. So I said, all right. I said, well, bring your sneaks. And we're going to settle this on the court in the gym, right? I went and grabbed them out of their last period class today. I was like, we going to the gym. Like, bet, right?
Let me ask you this. Is your gym on the roof?
No.
All right, good.
And nobody.
I already know the end of that story.
Nobody had to jump. No.
What's that, juice? No, above the rim.
Above the rim. We had to walk all the way to the other end of the campus or the other side of campus, walk across the street, the crosswalk and shit. Go to the gym. We get in the gym, right? They start balling. Mind you, one of these players is like 6. Kavaris is probably like 6.
Kavaris?
Yeah, he probably like 6'2", 6. You know what I mean? Like 6'2", 6'3" ish, right? The other kid, I call him old school. He's like 6 foot.
How Quintavious Griggs looking these days?
Quintavia is the sister. Quintillis is the brother.
My bad.
Yeah,
Quintillis. My bad. I had the illest wrong.
Yeah. They wouldn't let him in the classroom today. I walked out in the hallway. He was in the hallway tripping. Open the door, man. What the hell y'all doing in there, man? Open the door, man. I was like, man, Quintillis, what are you doing? Man, they won't open the door, cuz. So I took him to the gym, right? Old school was out there in some old fucking polo. He's in some Miami Vice polo sneakers and some skinny jeans, right? So, and the other Kavaris, like this nigga bought ball shorts. He wouldn't change, put some Air Maxes on, like he ready to ball, right?
This nigga look like hot sauce.
He ready to ball, right? No, but Kavaris, like he's tall, but he's like, which way did he go? Which way did he go, George? He's that kind of tall. Like, you know what I mean? He's not
to
like,
kill a mockingbird.
Yeah, he don't look athletic, but he looks strong and like, you know what I mean?
All I did was hug it. Nigga, you killed it. I hugged him.
He was trying to bully a lot of the students, even the teachers and shit. Cause he like, you know what I mean? But anyway, so they start balling, right? Kavaris instantly turning to Shaq. This nigga just in the paint, post work. You know what I mean? Just giving them post work, right? I'm looking at my man Ponies. I'm looking at my man Ponies, right?
They ain't stand a chance. They ain't stand a chance, man. They ain't good for action.
I'm looking at the Ponies.
Show them good for stationary work.
He is on the side, the shoestrings. The holes for the shoestrings is on the ground when he's trying to stop and cut. Them shits is on the floor. Like
they are built for stationary footwork.
The motherfuckers are built for vacationing.
You have to stand in them shoes. They're not meant for no other action but standing in, my nigga.
The only people I've ever seen with those shoes on though are like servants at like country clubs and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga, them shoes come with a disclaimer: do not get in scuffle.
He had
no sports.
Grey Poupon, ma'am, 3s on. Like he had them like
his feet ain't standing a chance.
Oh,
they really didn't, right? So
my man left with athlete's foot.
He got an open 3, right? He got an open 3. I forgot what happened. The ball bounced a certain way. Kavaris couldn't get out there fast enough. He got an open 3. My nigga shot the slowest 3-pointer I've ever seen in my life. I was like, oh, that was my first time seeing his jump shot. I was like, oh my God. I looked at Kavaris and he was like, yep. I told you. Like I didn't even say that. I looked at him. He was like, "Yep, yep."
He hit it. He hit the 3 though.
Yeah, he hit the 3.
I was about to say he couldn't do that slow.
I looked at Kavaris and I was like, he was like, "Yep." So he went to go. So the game is going on. Kavaris laying him up. He beat him. Whatever. Dude get an open 3 again, right? I guess this time Kavaris like I ain't playing that shit. Kavaris ran over, and while he was shooting that slow ass 3, like the way he shot it, like the form was like you can see it in layers. Like it was
loading up. It was loading up.
Right. So he shot that shit. You just see Kavaris come out of nowhere and just like it was like slow motion, and he like he grabbed it in the air and just threw it back down and shit. It was like, no. The whole gym was like, oh!
Damn, in front of a bunch of people, too.
Oh, yeah, it was a gym class in there. They was outside playing tennis on the tennis court. So I went
to the
gym.
Score?
Oh, Kavaris beat him like, I told them they go to 11. I think Kavaris beat him like 11-3, 11-4 or some shit.
So he only made that one shot.
Yeah, he made that one shot and a couple layups because he was faster than Kavaris, so I give him that. That shit was hilarious though, man. And so he was like, I forgot my sneaks at home, man. He was like, I was rushing this morning. That was the excuse. Yeah, he was like, I was rushing this morning, man. I forgot my sneaks at home, man.
Like, man, you know these my church shoes.
He's like, you got me that time. I'll be back. Don't worry.
That nigga sneakers had a long conversation with him when he got home. Don't you ever put me through that type of fucking strenuous activities again.
He like one of them.
You see my laces?
Yo, hold on. The nigga laces hit the ground, man. I watched it. Like when he went to cross Kavaris over. I saw when his foot leaned. The laces went and hit the floor, man. They hit the baseline.
The circle that where the lace got.
The circle where the laces go hit the baseline. That's how
his shoes did a barrel roll.
Oh my God.
It was barrel rolling. It was screaming in pain, man. That shit had me fucking crying.
He rolled his soles. He didn't roll an ankle. He rolled his soles. How you roll your soles?
God.
Remember
that
when Barry Sanders used to cut corners and his feet would go sideways like that? It looked like that.
It looked like the top of his foot was on the baseline.
Oh my gosh!
Like that's what I mean when the circles your shoestrings go in on the sneaker. That shit was on the fucking baseline.
Nigga said laces out.
They say, you know, Ray, you heard of Ray Finkel?
Ray Finkel, I couldn't remember the name to save my life.
Ray Finkel?
Ray Finkel.
Finkel is Einhorn, nigga.
Einhorn, Finkel.
Finkel's Einhorn, Finkel. And they went in the shower, but he
It
couldn't
was
put
your
enough
fault.
toothpaste.
You know who
It was
in
your
that
fault.
movie?
The laces are supposed to be out. Wait.
What?
TMZ? We got TMZ this?
No, I was just gonna say, you know.
All right, making sure.
No, a couple years ago, I watched it, that Ace Ventura joint, and I realized that Courtney Cox is in that movie. She's the female.
Yeah, she's the female.
It never
co-star.
dawned on me.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, is that the chick from Friends? My wife was like, yeah, you ain't know that.
I was like, is that the bitch from Scream? Wasn't she in
Right,
Scream?
right.
I was like, wasn't that
Naomi Campbell. Was that? No, not Naomi Campbell. Naomi.
There's a lot of motherfuckers that used to be hot or that you never heard
that
about
ain't
no
hot
more.
No more. Nah.
You never heard about no
like,
more. All the
Party of
motherfuckers
Five. Remember that show Party of Five was like a big deal? You don't
all
know.
the motherfuckers from 90210, whatever the fuck that shit was. Like,
yep. Dawson's Creek.
Dawson's Creek. The only thing that came out of that was Tom Cruise had a baby with one of them motherfuckers.
With the chick, yeah. Oh nah, and also the boy that plays Dawson.
And she wasn't even attractive. She was Katie Holmes. Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
Katie Holmes.
Yeah.
Katie Holmes was the least attractive girl on that fucking show.
She was the regular joint.
I don't want to wait for our lives to be over.
This is why we're friends, yo. This is why I was gonna sing that, but I was like, they're not gonna get it. I should have sung that shit.
You want to take it there? Remember that? Do you remember that wasn't the original theme song?
No.
The original theme song was something different, and the show they were gonna take it off the air, and I think that's when they changed the theme song and the shit blew up.
I hated Dawson's Creek because I was like, it was nothing but white folks, like well-to-do white kids in their drama. And it's like, fuck them motherfuckers, man.
I've never watched it.
Remember when Family Guy spoofed it? That shit was hilarious.
Yo, first of all, I don't know how Family Guy has survived over these years. Family Guy makes fun of literally everything. Transgenders, gay, all
everybody. Black,
I don't know
white,
how
Latino, Chinese.
But it was Dawson's Creek, the Gilmore Girls, like all them white comedy joints, like
Gossip Girl.
What was the other? Will and Grace.
Whoa. Will and Grace is hilarious though.
Whoa. It's like I touched the nerve right there.
Yeah, that's like holy grail to white people like him.
Nah. Nah, when I watched it as an
adult,
and
Friends.
Yo, this joint is a Friends is I prefer.
You can't talk shit about them joints.
Listen,
white people.
I was about to say that.
At all.
Unpopular opinion. Friends is just a white living single.
It's a copy, It's a copy. That's exactly what it is. Queen Latifah recently came out and was like, "Yo, yeah." Like they basically copied us. The boy that played Overton was on an interview. What's the white Vlad? And he was saying that he's like, man, they basically ripped our show from us, and then they just put a bunch of white characters in it, and that's what Friends.
Because I never I tried to watch Friends because like Friends and Seinfeld was like two things to me. When I was younger, that wasn't funny to me at all, and I kept trying to watch Friends, and I couldn't. Like I didn't think Seinfeld was funny until I want to say I was like my early to mid 20s. You know what I'm saying? So it's
that's
like,
what I'm saying. When you watch them as an adult, you're like, oh shit, actually.
But Friends was never funny to me. I only
like one Friends episode. That's it.
I can never sit there and watch Friends and like really laugh. Like it's a bunch of sitcoms I feel like don't get their recognition that was funny to me. And the ones that seem like that weren't funny is like the ones that get all the attention. It's like Friends was not funny.
Y'all both about to roast me, but I promise you, I'm gonna challenge y'all to just go watch 2 episodes. Me and my wife recently, as adults, watched Golden Girls. Bro,
that's a good show.
Hilarious. Huh?
I used to watch that when I was a kid.
But when I was a kid, I never got it.
Thank you for being a friend.
Blanche was my favorite one. When I was a kid.
Drive around the world.
Nah. So we travel when Have you heard that? Pull that joint up.
So we travel from the bottom and we started from the bottom.
You hear the gospel version?
Oh.
Yeah, my wife, my freaking white wife, every time an episode would come on, she would do
My white wife. My white Caucasian, milky, pasty white. I used to go like, what?
My Swedish. No, not Swedish. What is it? Norwegian. My Norwegian
princess. Okay?
She's Norwegian for real. 6 feet tall.
How tall are you, Pete?
5'11". 5'11".
5. Yeah.
Try walking through a freaking casino and
forget where you are.
Don't forget
where you are.
Huh?
It's like how tall are you? 5'11". It's like Oh, I'm sorry. 5'11".
5'11".
Limb.
5'11". Like, oh, okay. That's what I thought you said.
Yo,
Suck that food. Suck that food. Suck that food. Suck that food, mon ami.
More than me. Did you see the video Mont sent when he walked up to the bus?
Yeah. He's like, this is
disrespectful,
my homeboy
bro.
right here. This is the one I'm talking about.
What does chocolate blue mean?
I always thought it was
nothing.
I always thought it was just a noise they made when it was something was shocking.
Okay.
So
Is
what
it
the
like,
fuck?
oh my God?
Yeah, it's like what
the fuck?
Oh,
Like
Chocolate
you walk in and you see your dog just humping the couch. Chocolate bleu.
Chocolate food.
He walked into the boy like chocolate blue.
Well, he told me.
Like,
He told me.
How you say it, the different tones. What if
Right.
it meant different shit? Like chocolate bleu. Chocolate bleu. Like, if it meant different shit, that'd be hilarious. But my bad. What you saying?
He said food mean crazy.
Fool?
Yeah, in French. So I was like, I say chocolate food. I was like, hey, crazy chocolate. That's me, crazy chocolate. I be walking around like chocolate food today.
I walk up to him and just call him different Frenchmen. There. What's up, Thierry Henry? Hey, Tony Parker, come here.
I forgot what I called that nigga this. What I called him today? It's gonna come to me.
Shit. Hey, Ronnie Torioff, come here, man. We talk to you for a minute. Hey, Boris Diaw, come here.
Yo,
Boris Diaw.
pull up
Oh,
that Golden
NBA
Girls gospel shit. I'm thinking.
Hey, Tony Parker, the most American name ever with a French nigga.
Right.
Hey, Ray
Tony
Well,
Steve Parker.
in his defense, his dad was American.
Ah, okay.
All right. Nigga sound like
Hey, Ray
Spider-Man
French.
nephew.
Hey, Ray from French. Come here.
Spider-Man nephew, Tony Parker.
Tony Parker.
Yeah, I passed down the Spidey suit to my nephew, Tony.
There's no regular story to Spider-Man. My point proven.
Monsieur la d'argent de Roswell is here. Who? Monsieur le Jadakaz de Roswell. Well, tell me.
Look at the face he makes when he has to say that shit. Do it again. Yeah, that right there.
His eyes.
He can't say that shit without making that face. That's the funny shit. That's the funny
man.
shit to me.
I'll tell you what, buddy. I'm on 2 shots of crack. I took a shot of the Kraken. Of the Kraken.
The Kraken.
We got a Kraken tonight, huh?
I sure did.
I got some Kraken from
Twice.
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 2 times.
Twice.
Anyway, my challenge, y'all. Check out that freaking Golden Girl. That shit is funny.
Twice. Nigga, who don't watch the Golden Girls? I've been watching Blanche since I was a kid.
Right.
Blanche and Rose.
With her
Who was the other
fat
two
ass.
names?
Will and Grace is funny.
Who was-
Blanche Rose.
What was the
Blanche,
other two
Rose.
Golden Girls?
Dorothy.
Those are main ones. Dorothy,
the old
right?
lady,
Dorothy
the old lady
and the old lady.
Blanche was the tall lady, right?
No,
Blanche was the, like,
Blanche
sexy
was the
Oh,
one
the
that was
hoary ladies.
promiscuous.
She had the box head.
Yeah. Southern. She had that accent, that twang.
She was the girl from Sex and the City, the nasty one.
Yeah.
Right.
Mr. Nasty Time.
And then you had Dorothy was the tall one.
Samantha.
Dorothy was that
Why
was
do I know that?
B. Arthur. That was her
Why
name.
do I know that?
I'm a Samantha.
Samantha. Why do I know that's her name in Sex and the City? I never seen that show.
Me either. But
That's how you know a show popular, when you know the names of certain characters. Yeah,
No,
that's
but
how you know a show
heard
popular.
so many people talk about it.
My wife had never really seen
Right.
Three's Company, so we've been watching reruns on the TV antenna. It's like a channel that play all old school stuff. She's
Niggas
she
watching
never seen-
TV
Yo.
Land.
Yo,
TV
every
Land,
time I hear that shit,
Niggas
every
watch
time I hear,
TV Land.
yo, that makes me laugh. I laugh at that theme song.
That's just, or at the end when
How
it's
did
like,
theme song go again?
They go.
Who's the
It's
worst?
like a nigga just. There was no come knock on my door. We
Yeah,
waiting
it's
for
coming,
you.
knock on my
Company,
door.
Yeah, Three's Company.
Yeah.
We've been waiting
No,
for you.
Did I say Three's Company? I meant to say the Jeffersons. My bad.
Three's Company. You said that's still a good show. Three's Company was a great show.
Yeah, it was.
Did you wake up every
Character
day?
change. Character changes.
Could you wake up every day to George?
Yeah, we've been watching.
Be nice,
that.
George.
We've been watching the Jefferson. She likes it, but she ain't grow up.
Be nice to Florence,
Keep
George.
my head underwater.
She be like
that.
she be good times. That was too depressing.
Yo. Can we get it? First of all, Florida Evans is not like the dark side of good times. People don't talk about
Dog food.
You
Remember
broke
dog
that down
food
last time.
That's what I'm saying. So don't even bring up. We already know, and we already broke that down.
Boy nose is like this. That joint used to be like bang. The boy, the dad.
Oh.
His nose was like extra, like defined.
Oh, James. My James Evans. James
you know
was like
that's
a
what
pit bull.
His nose
Hey,
look like
Jack.
His nose like this. Look,
it was like this.
see it? Yeah, that joint was
Say,
really
Jack.
like prominent.
Giving us
Defined. Rancid.
Remember that episode when they was
Yo, this is the episode. Listen, I was about to tell you that this is the episode where their neighbor they found a bunch of dog cans in the neighbor's trash can. So apparently the neighbor was eating dog food because she couldn't really afford food every now and again. So they had like a party because they wanted to feed her. So she brought meatloaf over and nobody wanted to eat the meatloaf.
Nobody wanted to eat that shit.
That big ass honey ham on the table. She took the honey ham, put it in the kitchen, and put a meatloaf on the table. Everybody was like, "Oh man."
Yo, that shit was hilarious.
Remember, y'all might. Well, Meech is definitely too young to remember black and white reruns. Remember that show, My Favorite Martian? Remember that? It was like a black and white rerun that was on the tail.
With all due respect, man, it ain't like you 85
Ain't that
years old.
No.
Ain't that Nano?
No. That was Nano was
Morton Mindy. Morton Mindy.
Morton Mindy. That show I actually did like.
Yeah, that was
a show
good.
that put
It ain't like you 85 though.
Huh?
I like Small Wonder.
Yeah,
I like Small Wonder when I was a kid. I couldn't wait to get home.
Yeah,
that was a great theme song. Great theme song.
Sound like a black
Vicky.
person chained up.
Let's talk good theme
Vicky.
songs. Yeah, Vicky. That's right. Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you straight
Paula
up.
Brewster.
I'm gonna tell you straight up. Give me your best sitcom theme song. Go ahead.
Oh, that's a loaded question, man. That's a loaded question. So many.
I'm gonna tell you the best one.
Which one?
Nobody talk about. Amen.
Yo, Amen.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Shine on the light from heaven, Lord.
Yeah.
Shine. And then when he jump in,
that was the shit.
The double dutch.
Double Dutch. Yep.
The lady start going.
Yeah.
Then he know, but nobody caught. Nobody caught how he jumped out the double dutch and shuffled.
Yo, pull up. Can we pull that up on YouTube?
When he jumped
the end part, bro. She was like, every hour. She was killing that shit, yo.
She went in.
Yo, that was a perfect theme song for that show, yo.
Yeah, it was. It really.
That was a good show.
How he jumped out the motherfucking double dutch, and like it was smooth as shit.
No, you ain't peep. He jumped
smooth.
out the. If I'm not mistaken, didn't he jump out the car? No, he was walking down the street.
No, he
got out the car.
Yeah, he hopped out.
Yeah, it was a Delta. It was a Delta 88.
Yeah.
It was a Delta 88.
Yeah.
Because I had one. That was my first car.
Delta 88.
That was a great theme song.
That was my first car.
Never had no welfare stain. Everybody pull. Oh, here we go.
All right, mute it real fast and unmute it. Oh, you know what you can do, Meech?
What's that?
You can mute it.
No? Speed it up.
Oh,
I think it shouldn't copyright if you speed it up because it'd be a different variation.
But also we could just mute it if we needed to.
We'll talk over it, but we don't get flagged, man.
Yeah, Rogan will mute stuff. Then again, he has $100 million.
That's it. Let's listen to the Chop and Screw version. Shadow me. Oh.
He was smooth with it.
Down on me.
Hold up, man.
I want to jump.
I gotta put it back at the normal speed. How he jumped out that jump was smooth as shit.
Yeah, he did.
I was trying to keep up with that shit.
And then he just broke right into the regular walk.
I forgot about the shuffle he did.
He
The
broke
high
right
step.
into the right
The high
into the regular
step.
walk. That shit is hilarious. Like,
Y'all know that dude Tony Baker that does the animal voiceovers?
of course.
He got
This
a
is us
bit.
you talking to.
He got a bit.
I got one.
What?
This is us you
Cheers.
talking-
Oh,
man.
dun, 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 dun.
Everybody
That's a
knows
good
that.
one.
Yeah.
That's a really
Yep.
good one.
Even if you didn't watch that show, you knew that theme song.
Yeah, hell yeah, you did.
At least the first 6 bars of it.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Sometimes you want to go where everybody knows your
Yeah.
name.
Everybody knows that.
Bum, and
they're always glad you came. That popularized it because it made everybody feel at that time. Everybody back then, everybody had like a little bar or something they went to where people knew
Yeah.
each other. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
before, obviously is before this. What was Cheers? The 70s,
no, it was
80s.
80s, yeah, 80s.
Either
That
way,
is those
it was
70s.
before the internet, before tech. You know what I mean? When you actually had to go out into the world. So
Gotta sample that.
Yeah,
It was-
yeah. I'm thinking
Everybody
about it right now.
knows your name. Knows your name.
Yeah.
Knows your name. Yeah, you can play piano. You can play the whole job.
everybody could relate to Cheers. I think that's why it was such a great show.
Yeah, it was.
I think it was.
And let's not forget there was a fine John on there. She ain't fine no more, but she was fine.
Oh, she was fine. I used to
Kirstie
Kirstie Alley
Alley
was fine.
Oh yeah. Remember what was the movie she did? Look Who's Talking.
Look Who's Talking 1 and 2. Yeah.
Yeah, that was great movies.
Yeah, she was fine.
In that movie, yes.
What about I don't even need a second to think about it. I have a most hated theme song for a TV show. Do y'all have one?
Yes,
Which one's yours?
and the reason why mine is most hated is because we from Philadelphia. Because every time I used to mention I was from Philly to people, like when we went out of town or whatever, the first thing they want to say is "in West Philadelphia, born and raised."
That was a good theme song.
It is,
The kids do that now at the fucking high school.
yeah.
That tells you how great the theme song is. If it carries all these through these generations,
True.
Yeah, but I just
these generations don't listen to nothing. Techno music rarely now. That's what it is. It's techno music.
Yeah.
pretty much is.
You talking to a techno head right now.
That
What
shit
about
had
you,
me
Ma?
right.
You talking to a techno head.
Lil Uzi got the song.
I don't have one off the top. I'll let you know.
That Lil Uzi song. What is it? I Wanna Rock or whatever. Is that what it is? I Wanna Rock.
EDM joint?
Yeah, it's something like that. But anyway,
Yeah, I would rock. Yeah. That's what it is.
that shit had me rolling because I never thought of it like this. Somebody put a video up, and it was like the junkies be at your door early in the morning. I just want to rock. And they was doing a dance. Like he had the Tyrone Bigum's lips and everything else. That shit had me fucking rolling.
Just wanna rock.
Just want to rock. That shit was hilarious.
My most hated joint is as soon as I do it, you're gonna know what it
I
is.
just wanna rock. Yo,
I have two that I hate.
What is
that is
it?
fucking hilarious, yo.
Just wanna rock.
Just wanna rock.
You never thought about it that way until they did. That's the funniest shit to me.
But you see the dance, and it's just everything matches up with just a smoke.
Right.
Like it just.
It does.
He's like, you want this rock? Dance, nigga. He's like, they dance like Dave Chappelle's smoke. They dance like Dave Chappelle's Tyrone Bacon. He's like,
That shit had me fucking crying.
go King Beef, go King Beef, go King Beef.
What you call it?
I got two. I got top two. So in last place, it's Hogan's Heroes. Remember
Hogan's
that joint?
Heroes.
It was like a
the army show, the military show.
army show. They're both army
I
shows.
got one. I think I got one.
But my most hated number one is.
Yeah, thank you. I was gonna say that.
MASH, I hate, bro.
Yeah.
That theme song put me in a bad mood, bro.
No, yes it did. Yes it did. That whole entire show was depressing.
Yes, it was. It really. At least Hogan's Heroes had like snappy comedy, but MASH was just terrible.
Hogan's Heroes was like watching Gilligan's Island mixed with MASH.
Right. And but it was
Kind of like that.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Remember Family
MASH.
Ties?
No, MASH. That you knew when it was time to go to bed. MASH was on TV.
With MASH,
like that, yo. We got nothing else to play for y'all. MASH though.
What you call
Jay-Z said looking at MASH for months. Like
yeah, right.
Looking at
that's
MASH
torture.
for months.
That is torture for months. That's all they played in hospitals was MASH.
Oh my gosh.
They had the whole box set, the 24 season box set of MASH on loop.
That's probably all they had the rights to it.
Right.
All I remember is Hawkeye.
Hawkeye, yeah. That show was terrible.
I didn't like Taxis.
And look, he wound up, his great grandson wound up being an Avenger. Look at that shit, full circle.
That's crazy, right? Wait, would you say Taxi? I don't remember Taxis.
I think it was just like a whistling shit or some shit.
Taxi, yeah.
We gotta look it up. You gotta look it up. I don't remember. No, it was like doo-doo-doo.
Yeah, I didn't like Taxi.
It was something like that. Remember?
It
was like a flute. It was like doo-doo. It was like doo-doo-doo.
It was like flute.
It was like a flute or something. Yeah, that was horrible.
Yeah, it was.
That was horrible.
What about game shows? What was your favorite?
I got one. I got a good one. I got a good one.
Right.
What?
Jefferson.
Oh yeah, of course you can't lose.
That's another one. Like Amen. She sang the hell
That's
out
like
of
top.
that.
That's like top 5 theme songs probably, bro.
Hell yeah. Even the
Gotta
ending
be.
was dope. The ending, right?
She did it. She did it at the end. Yo, bro, think about it. The theme song was so great. We got another version of it at the end of the show.
Right. You're right.
She's like, this shit is so good. I'm just gonna hum it. She did it so good. I'm just gonna hum it.
Yeah.
Think about that shit, bro.
Yeah, she did it though. Oh,
I hated this. I hated this, bro. This shit sound like a kid in the elementary. Sound like an elementary solo.
Yeah, it's one of those like the recorders they call
like them plastic shit.
And now,
yeah.
And now, Timothy Allen gets his flute solo.
I didn't want to play this anyway, man. It's my boy.
Here come the school bully.
Dumbass.
Oh my damn! I forgot about the Taxi Jones.
Speaking of dumbass, all right.
Oh, you got the instrumental with Three's Company.
You gotta give that 70s show big credit.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I like.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. 70s show.
Hanging out.
We're all right.
Yeah.
We love you, Wisconsin.
Hey,
Wisconsin, right?
Netflix has that 90s show.
Yeah, you see that?
Yeah, I liked it. I liked how they kept the storyline. I really liked how they kept the storyline. It was dope.
You know, it's another dope one.
Is it along the same? Is it part of the same show?
Yeah, the same mom and dad. Remember, the dad was always calling people.
All right, that's what I like. All right,
same mom and dad.
That's what I like.
Donna and Eric were still together. Their daughter was coming to stay with the grandparents for the summer. Ended up getting with Kelso's son. Kelso and Jackie had a son, and he ended up getting with Kelso's son. And like they had like the same.
Is
like,
Ashton
same
Kutcher in it?
Yeah.
They made a.
Is Ashton Kutcher in it?
Yeah.
Him and the chick that plays Meg.
Jackie.
Mia.
Yeah.
Jackie. Yeah.
Mila Kunis. So
aren't they together in real life?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
Kids and everything.
They got kids?
I wasn't sure.
Yeah, they got twins, I think.
And this man fucked a Mimo for years and still got Mila Kunis.
Show did.
And was raising Bruce Willis kids for years.
Right. The
Show did.
Davidson.
Sang it.
But yeah, Dexter had a dope intro too.
Dexter. I don't remember that one.
Yeah.
You talking about the murdering show, Dexter?
Yeah.
I don't remember that one.
That joint was dope.
I don't remember that one.
Yeah.
My man should agree with me. Game of Thrones.
Oh hell yeah!
When you hear that shit,
Hey.
you know it's time.
Hey, fucking Peaky Blinders.
Oh, dude.
The Peaky Blinders.
I don't watch that show, so I don't know it.
Bro,
But
that show has nothing but great music in it too. And man, you gotta watch that show, bro. The music on that show is phenomenal.
I got one. I got one.
what?
Y'all ready? Knight Rider.
Oh.
Knight Rider.
Motherfucker pulled Knight Rider.
That theme song was crazy, bro.
It really was. Really was.
I start off.
Timberland sampled that shit.
Yeah.
But
This shit
like
right here
the-
is so dope.
I cast my shadow upon your silly face.
This reminds me
Whoa!
Hold up. I wanted to get the.
Where secrets lie in the border fires and the humming wires, Emmanuel.
Yeah, that's
shit's
Johnny
crazy.
Cash, I think, joint. What
Which
that
about
sound like some
Red
Sopranos.
Rider.
Sopranos.
Sopranos?
Oh.
is dope. Now,
Sopranos.
this show did.
Oh, I got another one. I got another one.
All right,
Oh man.
I'm gonna do mine, then I'm passing.
Go ahead.
So
Go ahead.
this
Don't forget.
John, I only like one version of it, but every season they change the song up. When I walk through the garden.
Oh, that was it. That was it. You got me. God damn.
You gotta save
Bro.
your
Yeah.
soul.
Bro,
That's the one I like.
Oldest
The
blues
kid.
musician in
Listen,
America.
if you look on my playlist right now, I have the kids version of that on my phone.
That one's dope too. The kids, yeah.
That shit is hard.
When you
Down
walk
in my
Jesus,
soul. Yep,
Yeah.
exactly. That's my run right there.
In the
Yeah.
soul.
You better watch your
Mhm.
back.
In the soul. Yeah.
Yo, he remind me of Blackberry Molasses. Remember them niggas?
Yeah.
That's what that remind me of.
Yeah.
Bobby
Living
Z,
Single-
Bobby
Living-
Valentina.
Living Single was dope.
Oh yeah.
Living Single was dope. In the
Living
heat of the
Single-
What about-
night was good. It was
Yeah,
bluesy
yeah.
guitar,
And
remember
he,
that?
Yeah.
Virgil and them.
Yeah,
You talking
the
about
heat of the
Virgil
night.
and them?
What
Oh, I got one. Oh, Andy Dick pause.
Andy Griffith.
Andy Griffith.
Oh, yeah.
Andy Griffith show.
Andy
The
Griffith.
Andy Griffith show.
Oh
No
damn, I
niggas.
forgot. Oh, I forgot
No
that shit.
niggas at all.
Andy
you-
Griffith.
well-
You know, my memory's bad. You know that.
Classic right there.
Can you count Chappelle Show? Chappelle
Absolutely.
Yes. Absolutely.
I think it's an extended version of that.
Woo-hoo.
There's an extended version of that.
Is
Is
it?
there an extended version?
Yeah.
Here comes
I think in like season 3 when they were trying to reach and shit, it was like a little bit of an extended version of that.
Yo, I got a
That was
movie.
that shit.
I got a movie. Let's watch a movie. Title. Have y'all ever seen?
Oh, here we go.
Art Thou? Oh no, go.
Oh.
Yes.
What was it?
18.
Oh.
18.
Yes.
When it even when like the military dialogue in the beginning was
Yeah.
fucking crazy. These
Yeah.
2 4 whatever. Remember that shit at the beginning?
Yo,
They are not to be
intro.
apprehended. You are beat to call. This is the
I
18.
forgot about that.
Yo, that shit was crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Yep, that was crazy.
Now
The
that's
was
like the
crazy.
start of a rap video if you think about it. You
Yep.
know what I'm saying? Like,
Yep.
I'm surprised nobody ever
You can,
sampled
somebody can
that.
use that. I was about to say you can use that, bro. I'm giving out gems out here, dog. Look at that. Just fell out my pocket.
what was
Bam, 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 boom, boom.
what was the one we just mentioned
What?
before we mentioned the 18? What was the one?
Oh brother, where art thou?
Oh, you did say that.
When they're in the that song that they sing when they're in the radio.
That's on my playlist too.
That shit is dope.
That is
That's
that
on my.
I seen trouble.
That's on my cool.
I
Yeah,
seen
that joint right there is crazy.
a place where he was born and raised. Like that shit is funny to
The
me.
place where he was born and raised.
The way they recorded it, how he slid back and they slid forward,
Yeah,
like
that's so smooth.
Some 5 heartbeats type shit.
Yeah, and the dude that played Bill de la Tornado Tree. He's the radio station guy is him. The guy that plays Bill in King of the Hill.
oh word.
Yeah, the radio guy.
That
the
is
radio
him.
station. He was also in remember that Office Space?
He
When
was
guy's
the
like,
dude that went crazy on dodgeball.
Right, yeah, he was in Dodgeball too, but he was also in Office Space. Remember the guy kept
Yeah,
coming over like,
yeah.
we're gonna need you to move. And he's like, no, well, I was supposed to.
So yeah, we're gonna need you to move.
Yeah, I'm
need you
gonna
to
need you
move.
to take all this paperwork back to. And he's
Yo,
like, well,
that
actually,
is hilarious. Actually,
he had
I
the
was
big
just
old
kinda-
glasses.
I never thought about that, him being Bill Diltree.
Yeah, that was Bill de la Dodo Tree.
That's hilarious.
You just depressed me. Now I'm thinking about that fucking Taxi theme song.
I'm glad you didn't play my.
Gosh, man.
Yo.
I just bring back his bad memories for TV. Like you knew it was nothing on TV.
Nah, that's how it was for me. Like, with
What about Martin?
Seinfeld coming on?
Oh, Martin. Yeah.
All that
Seinfeld was dope too.
dumbass shit. I don't know.
Oh, what about Shady Acres is the place to be.
Yeah, but the older shows, there aren't many older shows that don't have great. You know what I'm
Theme
saying?
songs, yeah.
Green Acres is
Addams
a
Family.
big boy. Oh, everybody know that joint too. Ba-da-da-da. Yeah, that's ooh, you struck a
Crazy
nerve,
and
bro.
the kooky. Yeah,
I'm gonna put that one in the top 10, top 5. That's a strong.
Addams Family thing.
That's strong. That's a strong.
I didn't know that. Okay,
That's strong.
I'm a
Damn,
listen.
I forgot about that.
This is a secret that a lot of people don't know. Mont may know this. I'm a huge fan of Everybody Loves Raymond. Right?
Yeah, I know this.
Love that show. Right? I love Everybody Loves Raymond. I didn't know the dad on that show played I think it was the what you call it on the Addams Family. He was what was it, the dad, or was it not the dad? What was the dude named, the big ogre looking dude?
Talking about Uncle Fester.
Was that Uncle Fester? I thought Uncle Fester was the bald head dude.
Lurch.
Lurch. He played Lurch, I think.
Yeah, he was the servant.
That's a good Lurch.
Butler. Lurch.
Lurch.
Yeah. No. He wasn't Lurch.
Yo.
You know what he was?
You right?
He wasn't Lurch. But I understand why you think that. He was actually Frankenstein.
There you go. That's what it was.
He was in the
Frankenstein.
black and white.
Bro, he would have been a great Lurch, bro.
He would have been a great Lurch.
He would have been a great Lurch.
And
Yo.
he was in Taxi Driver, the De Niro movie where he's like, "You talking to me? You talking?"
Yeah.
Remember, he's in that. He's one of the cab drivers at the station. Peter Boyle. Because I saw it like 2 years ago and I was like, "Yo, that's the boy from Everybody Loves Raymond." Never knew.
I've never seen that movie.
It's freaking great. It'll depress you for a month, but it's really good.
Is that the one with De Niro like?
Right, he shaves his head.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's crazy and shit.
Yeah. What was I gonna say?
Hey yo,
Huh?
no, because like when you said you rang, it reminded me of something, and the shit is fucking hilarious. Because, and it's only funny to me. It's only funny because of who said it and the way they say it and their voice, right?
Is it the football
Then
movie?
I'm trying to get to the best spot for it, but keep talking. Just keep talking. When
How
I get
about
to it,
Joey Diaz was in what's that football movie? Remember where the boy was throwing out Mick? He's like, "Man, you be the real Mick asshole." You ever realize?
I got another one for you. I got another one for you. You know, I love this type of shit. I got another one for you.
All right, let's do it.
You take the good, you take the bad, you turn to something, and learn the facts of life. That's top 10.
Okay.
That's Facts of Life theme song is top 10.
All right, now you
Life.
just sparked another classic. I got one now, and it's in the top 10. See, older shows had the shit, man. You ready?
Definitely top 10.
Shimizu, Hasen Pfeffer
Incorporated.
Oh man,
we're gonna do it.
Laverne and Shirley.
Make our dreams come true.
Yeah,
Some shit. I'm trying. It's coming back to me. That was a good theme song.
Yes, bro.
That was a good theme song. That's definitely top 10.
That's in the That's a tough one right there. We're gonna do it.
That's
Tantrum. What?
That's top 10 for sure.
Tantrum say y'all must be using dollar.
$100 to have.
He said that shit hours ago, nigga.
About not just the third is y'all call him Boba and Maryelovich. I call him You Rang. My boy, You Rang.
He gets hilarious because about it.
This is the time where we play a lot of pick and roll basketball, but this kid can play. Look,
that's a legal pick too.
It's not a legal pick right here. What do you do, big man? Don't dribble. Jump hook his ass to death. You Rang.
You Rang.
You Rang can play. People in Dallas, if you don't.
Hey,
this
nigga said You Rang can play.
that nigga from You Rang, Minnesota.
He called that nigga, yo, I think that's one of the funniest fucking nicknames in the NBA.
No, it ain't the name. It's how he said it.
You Rang.
You Rang.
Yo, and it would have me crying every time they showed their highlights. Because every time he would do a layup, he would just yell out, You Rang!
You got it.
You Rang! But like I said, it's funny because who's saying it in their voice. Like,
yo, I wish I had Shaq Lyon, man. He rich enough to do something stupid. I'm like, yo, anytime somebody ring your doorbell, should say, You
Rang! And then Shaq funny enough to where he want to do some shit like that.
Or he
exactly. I was like, he rich enough to do something stupid like that. Right?
Like, I would love to be the best thing I think Shaq does. If you ask me personally, the dopest thing about being Shaq is Shaq would be out and see people like, you know what I mean? Hey, I'm at Walmart. You want something?
Yeah.
Go get you a laptop. It's like I can just buy somebody a $1,500 laptop and not give a fuck.
Yo, what was that clip? I gotta make that a ringtone or something on my phone. I need that shit.
Yo.
I need that shit.
That nigga.
Oh man.
Address somebody's real name. You Rang. You being
You Rang.
Going down, You Rang. You better say it. That man.
Throw it down, You Rang.
Somebody gonna name their kid that shit. It's gonna be a You Rang Hankins and some shit like that in class.
Oh, yo,
You Rang O'Neal.
Yo.
Right.
Before we listen, because we had an hour and a half, we almost out of here. Listen, I found the laziest fucking name by a child I've ever heard in my life. It's no lie. This little nigga, he's in the 9th grade. He come in, he got gold grills on the top and bottom. This little nigga name is One Son.
No,
I like that shit. That's a good name.
One
Son.
So he ran up on me one time, like he was like, "Man, Mr. Castro, I'll knock you out, man." I said, "One son, you better go ahead for your mama have no son." All right.
Yo, do you realize, bro, that nigga was like the god of New York at one point?
Who?
One Son.
Oh.
He was saying that shit in New York at one point. Dog. He was the god of New York at one point.
Yeah, he was literally the god of New York for me.
When we end the podcast, I'm like, One Son.
Yeah.
No, you gonna hit the podcast.
That's like being named Peace God. Peace God.
Remember that shit?
Oh my gosh.
Remember that slang? You used to be like one.
Yeah.
One. And hang up.
Conversation.
One.
One.
One. What is that?
All right, hit me back when you come from the barbershop. All right, man. One.
And it'd be a bunch of boys outside of I one.
Let me ask you this question before we get out of here. What slang carried throughout the generations?
John.
But not outside of Philly or in Philly. Like John,
I
feel
just think
like
overall
John,
slang.
Drawn, like all
Young
that shit is
boy.
not. It's generation to generation to generation.
Dickhead.
Dickhead is that's straight Philly.
Dickhead lasted the time through generations. They niggas passed that shit on from generation to generation.
But that's the newer one though.
It's a new one.
I don't know. At least
We
that's
wasn't
what
saying
my
that shit when I was a kid.
Oh, we was when I
It
was.
started with your generation, I think.
I think it started with mine too. Then
I was telling my students one of that. I'm like, I could tell if somebody from Philly if they say one phrase and it's dickhead.
mm-hmm.
Like either
but
that
how
or
you-
fuck out of here. Like,
Dickhead?
I know immediately, but fuck out of here is more New York.
you can't just go dickhead.
Nah, it's dickhead.
Yeah, dickhead.
Yeah. I'm like,
Remember, I'm Audi 5000.
Yo,
Audi. Never used it. I
I'm
also
Audi
didn't like.
5000.
You know what slang word used to?
Or niggas shortened it
I'm
5000.
5000 G.
Yeah,
they
Audi.
just-
Yeah.
I'm 5000. Yo,
I
I
ain't like when people say you smell me. I never liked that.
you smell me.
I never ever. I had a cousin that used to do that shit, and one day I was like, "Yo, come here, man. Let me talk to you."
E40, man.
Look like Meech having a technical seizure on my camera.
E40. I don't know why.
I'm not tripping.
My Wi-Fi ain't really the best right now. I don't know why. Shit acting retarded.
Yeah, it is Meech. Meech having a technical seizure right now.
Give me one more before we get out of here,
I
though.
don't fucking know.
One more, man.
Yeah, you was frozen a little bit too much.
Oh, I was? You was having a seizure. You was like, you look like Bernie Mac. You like, you was,
It was teasing me.
Yo, did y'all see the Donnell Rollins joint I sent y'all today about Michael Jackson
Hey,
when he died?
teasing me.
No, I ain't get the chance to watch it.
Yo, that shit is funny.
Donnell Rollins is funny already anyway.
He said he said the reason why he died is because the doctor that was supposed to be watching him sleep fell asleep to the machine. The boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop.
Yo, as long as,
Go watch it. It's a minute long. It's funny as shit.
All right,
as
so
long as Darnell's living, he's going to keep the word son going on, dog.
Yeah,
When
yeah,
he
yeah.
dies,
Keep
the
it
word
alive.
son is going to die.
come
Watch.
on, son.
Yeah.
Everybody's going to start using son. That word's not going to exist once he dies.
For real,
Listen,
son. He got the
no, we
best
got
voice
to
for that
keep
word.
it alive, man.
Oh,
We gotta
shit,
get
son.
out of
We got shit, son. Listen,
You
before
shot
we
me,
get
son.
out of here, recommend me a show or movie for the viewers to watch before we get out of here. Give me one.
Oh, brother, we're out there. If you haven't seen it, it's a G.
That's a movie.
It's G. Oh, show.
It don't matter,
Talking about
movie
a
or show. It don't
Oh,
matter.
you ain't already specify. Specify.
Yeah, I said movie or show.
Show.
Don't be
I
the
would
Frank
say-
man at the Frank stand.
I would say the guest book and the movie. I would say, oh brother, we're out there.
Good Papa, you want to catch up?
So, baby, catch up.
Give me a movie or a show to recommend people to watch.
Monty.
Hmm.
Monty. Oh, I had a TMZ joint for you. My bad. We'll do it next.
Good. Get that. Yeah, go ahead. I can get my movie together.
All right,
Yep,
let's-
Mike can think of his movie.
Oh, who the fuck made him a TMZ correspondent?
By the way, my wife saw that last week for the first time, and she thinks it's the funniest shit in the world. No, so you said you're a huge Everybody Loves Raymond fan.
Yeah.
I got a cool little story. He just looked at me like, oh man, here we go. So look, you ever see the episode where the mom takes up sculpting, and then
Yeah.
they have this big unveil party. When they unveil it, it looks like a vagina.
Yeah.
I went to the taping of that episode. I was at the taping of that episode because listen,
Because it was like a end thing.
yeah,
like
and it looked like
it
a
looked
vagina.
like wings almost.
Yeah, it looked. It's to me that's the funniest episode I've ever seen of that show. But the funny thing is, they brought that thing in and they told us like, when we reveal this to you, like laugh according to how you feel, bro. And the first take, we laughed so hard that they had to tell us like, all right, it took like 10 minutes for them to calm everybody down, the cast, everybody. And then finally on this like second and third take, they did it. But anyway, yeah, I went to the taping of that show. Cause when you live in LA, those shows, it's free to go. All you had to do was go online and sign up.
And sign up. Yeah,
And
to be in the
depending on the
audience.
show, like the popularity of the show. So actually, a friend of mine, Rennie was in, cause me and Rennie drove from Philly to LA. when I moved there. He drove me there. So anyway,
That's painful.
Right.
No, it was
Wait,
a good
did he
trip.
drive back? Like, what the fuck?
He drove back eventually. Eventually, his girlfriend Jeannie, you know Jeannie.
Drive back and play it.
Nah, listening to Depeche Mode the whole way up and shit.
The Dawson's Creek soundtrack all the way home.
Yeah. No, it was a good trip. But so yeah, we found tickets online and we went, and we got lucky because basically I had a ticket, but then he had a standby. So we literally in line, and then we get up to the spot where the intern is at, like, you know, telling like, all right, seat 3 and 4, 5 and 6, and she goes, okay, Victor, you're good, you have your ticket. And I said, hey, this is my buddy, he's with me, but he has a standby. And she goes, I can't guarantee you anything. She goes in and comes back out and goes, I got 2 standbys, so come on, Rennie, let's go. And me and Rennie got in, and we were like sitting like in the second row, right in the center. It was perfect, bro. That was like an epic night. But you know, it was free, so we went. We had a good time. But anyway, yeah. So go ahead.
I'm happy you enjoyed that.
What's your?
So I walked in the bathroom. Someone's taking a shit, and there you have it. Jack Nicholson walks out of the stall.
Right past me.
TMZ me.
I want to get my uncle-in-law on here because he's the Hollywood guy, and he got some banana stories.
So I was at the golf course with Wolf Dick, of all people.
Wolf Dick. I actually gave him a few of the show.
Ain't that his name? The boy, the producer boy.
Dick Wolf.
Dick Wolf, Wolf Dick, same whatever. Same
one
shit.
night we're at dinner and
Wolf Dick.
I didn't even peep that he said it that way. I thought he said Dick Wolf.
Wolf Dick Puck.
My father-in-law, my uncle-in-law, one night we had dinner and he goes,
shit.
He goes, hey, you know that Adrian one time embarrassed me in front of Ethan Hawke? And I was like, what do you mean? And she goes, she walked up to me while he's standing there. She goes, have you met this guy? He's really nice. What do? Are you an intern? And it was Ethan Hawke.
Oh shit.
Oh, bitch, I was in training day.
All right. I was Batman, bitch. Almost.
Right. You're almost Batman, bitch.
Christian Bale got it.
Oh man. I'm gonna get that bull. I'm gonna get him on. He going.
That nigga. When you can't afford Christian Bale, you get him.
Right. Ethan Hawke, yeah.
Fucked up.
He almost was Hawkeye.
Give me a movie or a show that you recommend people to watch real quick before we get out.
If you ain't watch Megan. Megan was a good movie.
Was it good?
Nick
it
wants
was good.
To
see it. All right, we're gonna see it this weekend.
It was good.
All right, it wasn't weird. There wasn't no like suspect.
Nah, bro, it was good.
Okay, good.
Nah, bro, it was good. It could where we going in the future. It was good.
I bet is exactly where we're going.
Appreciate you, Enrique. Man, what's up, bro? Shout out to Texas.
Enrique.
Is that Henry? What's up, Henry? That's my man right there. That's the homie.
How you doing, Enrique?
That's the homie from Texas. He was living here, and then he.
Oh, they was like Suave Bandico, Enrico.
No, this is La Chona.
Suave.
So, before we get out of here, I recommend the Murdaugh Murders on Netflix.
Okay.
If you have,
and he going to trial?
Yeah, he's on trial right now.
No, he got found guilty then.
He got found guilty?
Yep.
Who's that? Oh, the Mad Out.
They've been watching at my job.
Murdaugh, he got found guilty?
Yeah.
Oh wow. So because it's down here. It's like Charleston, like somewhere along the coast right there. One of those towns, Hampton, South Carolina, some rich shit. But it's a three episode like docuseries leading up to the trial.
Okay.
But it's a good ass docuseries.
Oh, I guess I spoiled it.
No, because I saw the cop on campus was watching the trial today in his office. He had this big ass flat screen up on the wall or whatever.
Everybody's at my job watching it. That's all I know.
So I just know I didn't know he got found guilty. I figured he was, but it's still a good story that leads up to, because this shit is like, it's like as the world turns in real life. Like it's like Victor Newman and all them motherfuckers is like, that shit is in real life. That shit is some of the greatest piano chords. I'm telling you.
Okay. Yeah, I got you.
As the world turns.
Yeah,
Henry, all you got to do is rewind.
As the World Turns was a soap opera in the 90s and 80s, man. If y'all don't know, my grandma would kill you if you turned.
Them piano chords, bring. Great. That shit was a hard thing. That was hard.
First of all, can I say when Mary J. Blige came out with that No More Pain shit, I said she done stole the shit. She done sampled As the World Turns.
Yep.
I was the only nigga that said that shit.
Yep.
But yeah, man, we appreciate y'all tuning in. It's been another installment of the Reggie Bucum Podcast. We'll be back next Thursday with another episode. We happy and privileged to have my man Mont join us. You know what I mean? You know, he tap in and out when he feel like it. I feel like he about to hang up right now because you know that's just how he is. Yeah, I'm out of here.
Why would I do that? Yeah.
Because you're you. You like to do shit like that. But anyway, we were happy to have him.
One son.
See? I knew it. But yeah, man, we'll be back next week with another episode. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Remember to share the live, share the page, tell your folks about us. Follow us on the socials, Reggie Bucum Podcast on Instagram, Reggie Bucum on Facebook. And yeah, just follow us on there, man. We appreciate y'all rocking with us. And we'll see y'all next week.
Next week,
baby.
Started out with a quarter and turned it into a half. Nigga, just do the math. Now it's nothing but the ounce. Nigga, just do the math.